What's up, Culture Drop? Galen here. This video is about something I think is important about interviewing process and following your gut, and I'm calling this one, It Doesn't Get Better. Okay, buckle up. I got some saucy stuff to say here. A sip of coffee first, because, you know, just a sip of coffee. Here we go. I don't want you to think this is like negative, but I think it is important. And what I want to say here is this. It doesn't get better when you're interviewing for companies. In the interviewing process of a company, if you feel like you are being like poorly communicated with, if they're disorganized, if you feel like your experience in the interview process for a company is crappy, that they're just treating you like a number, they don't really care about you, it's not very personal, it does not get better. That is a red flag. Like, do not work for that company. I guarantee you, there's no company in the world who's intentional about employee experience, who's intentional about culture, and cares about like what it feels like to be there and how they treat their employees, who has their interview process feel like crap and impersonal and disorganized. Those two things do not go well together, because companies who care about and prioritize employee experience and culture do that all the way through, including the hiring, especially the hiring process. This is somebody on their best behavior. The parallel here is like, think about if you went on a first date with somebody and they were like a total slob. They only talked about themselves. They didn't ask you a single question, and they were like, oh, I forgot my wallet. Think about all the terrible things that somebody could do on a first date. That is someone on their best behavior, and they show up being like, ooh, I don't think so. Same thing for companies. It is a red flag. It does not get better. You will not magically get hired into that company and then be like, what a great experience. They're so intentional about how people are experienced, right, are treated here. That doesn't exist. Like, run. The other side of this that is positive is, hey, companies, make this intentional. Don't automate a bunch of the hiring process to save time. Have someone record themselves and do a video that's impersonal. It sucks to do that. Like, make people feel like in the hiring process that you care about them, you see them, you know them, like, do that, be very intentional about that. And also, if you're hiring, if you're going out and doing interviews for different companies, the companies who like have a really dialed in hiring process is a huge green flag. So look for that experience, look for those companies. I guarantee you the experience working for that company will be very, 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 very better. It's not a real thing. It'll be better, trust me. Okay, that's it, bye, go be awesome. Thanks for watching and tuning in. Subscribe to our channel. We put a lot of content on here. You can also subscribe to the Culture Drop mailing list and get these emails in your inbox every Tuesday morning. Follow our social media channels. Put a lot of free content out about just being more awesome and building great teams.